Suffering from symptoms like fatigue, depression, weight gain, hair loss, or even headaches, if you've been told over and over again that blood tests are normal, get help from the specialists at Red River Health and Wellness. Joining me now is chiropractic physician Dr. Joshua Red from Red River, along with his patient Nikki Steinborn. Welcome to the show, Nikki.
Thank you.
Great to have you. Dr. Red, welcome back.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You are doing something very unique over at Red River, approaching health through a technique called functional medicine.
Yeah.
You're helping people take a deeper look at their diets and their bodies. Tell us about what you do.
So the biggest thing is when it comes to functional medicine is we want to identify what is causing these chronic conditions. So rather than just giving them pills for symptoms, our whole goal is to, okay, let's find the mechanisms that are really contributing to these patients and why they feel bad, and let's get to that underlying issue and then work to improve them. But then at the same time, there's lots of dietary and lifestyle things in conjunction with imbalances within the body that need to be addressed. But when you can look at the body as a whole and start to improve, those issues and those imbalances, so many incredible things happen, right?
Yeah. And speaking of imbalances, you in particular look at a lot of people who are suffering from autoimmune diseases.
Yeah, for sure. So
what are those, first off?
So one, your immune system will destroy whatever tissue. So we have patients that have autoimmune conditions like rheumatoid arthritis or Hashimoto's, which is the #1 cause of low thyroid in America right now. You might have multiple sclerosis or maybe celiac disease. I mean, there's tons of different autoimmune conditions. But here's the thing. Nobody really addresses what's triggering the immune response to flare up and destroy tissue. That could be cortisol defects, hormonal imbalances, intestinal permeability issues. That could be liver dysfunction. I mean, the list goes on when it comes to different imbalances. But then they could have a few dietary and lifestyle things that trigger it to cause it to flare up. And they also might have some, let's say, chemical intolerances or whatnot. So there's tons of complex things that you have to work through that if you start to get to those underlying issues that cause it to trigger, it changes patients' lives. And a lot of times they'll be on medication and they'll just be going from doctor to doctor, but not get any better. And they just kind of decline health-wise, right?
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the big discussions about medicine these days is that we're just treating the symptoms. We're not really looking at the cause. Now, I have been into Red River. I have had a blood test done that was very extensive. My results were 4 pages long. So you are diving in and looking far deeper into people's bodies.
Way more complex. And then we're looking at the blood chemistry to really analyze, okay, what is really going on with the body and what can we do to address it to really improve these patients. It's obviously a lot of work for us, but it's a lot of work for the patient as well. But if the patient's motivated, it's a win-win situation for everybody,
Speaking of motivated patients, you brought Nikki in this morning. Nikki, welcome.
Thank you.
Please share your experience at Red River. What brought you there in the first place?
For one thing, I had seen Dr. Red on the television talking about low thyroid and the causes lots of times, and Hashimoto's. And I have been from doctor to, and had I've been on Synthroid for years for low thyroid.
Yeah.
And it just kept getting raised, the amount. And, but I wasn't getting any better. And I just felt like something's missing in this whole journey. Something's missing because even though I'm going forward, I felt like I was standing still.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow.
We're
looking at your before and after here.
Look at you, incredible.
Yeah.
So you've made major changes in your life, and you've lost how many pounds as well?
48 pounds.
48 pounds.
Yes.
And keep in mind too, like she was already trying to make changes prior, but nothing was working, and so she was trying to do all that she could on her end to try to get these things to improve, and symptoms kept getting worse and things kept getting worse, and so really trying to identify, okay, let's do extensive blood tests. Let's identify what are the mechanisms that are really causing this patient to feel worse, and let's start addressing those underlying imbalances that most doctors just completely overlook.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, 48 pounds later, and envision what her quality of life is like compared to what it was before too, right?
Well, tell us, how has it changed your life?
My life is totally different. I am back to who I am. I can do things. I can walk. I was at a point where walking was, I'd have to gear up to do it.
Yeah.
I hurt all the time. Now, I mean, it's been months. I don't take ibuprofen anymore.
Wow.
You know, I'm totally, I feel like in charge.
It's been a major shift for you. Congratulations. Doctor, let's talk a little bit about the symptoms that someone might be experiencing if they have an autoimmune disease.
Yeah.
Maybe some of these are reasons that they can come to
For
you.
sure.
quite
So the most
frankly.
common ones will be fatigue and depression that nobody can figure out why you have, right? That's a really common one. But you also might end up having brain fog, decreased clarity, joint pain, intestinal problems, headaches. I mean, the list kind of goes on depending on what your immune system now is attacking. But a lot of our autoimmune patients, they might have it trigger after birth of a child, going through menopause. There's also male patients as well. If you're going from doctor to doctor and nobody can figure out what in the world is going on with you, and you just keep getting worse and worse,
Yep.
there's a chance you might have an autoimmune condition.
Yeah, interesting. You have a special offer today. You want people to come in and see you,
Yeah.
get an evaluation. What is your
Yep.
special offer?
They can come in for a free consultation, and we'll look at their history and their symptoms and see what we can do for them, and then go from there. So
Yeah. It's been very inspiring to have you on the show. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Thanks for
personally
having me.
given me some great advice. Help me reduce that sugar. Yes,
You betcha.
keep me away from the gluten.
You
I'm
betcha.
a better person for it. Red River Health and Wellness is located on Pecos Road, just north of the 215 in Henderson. Their website, their phone number, right there on your screen. Red River Health and Wellness, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.